Hello and welcome to Martin Maths. We're preparing for our GCSE exams and we're doing a higher paper 3 here, looking at question 16 on graphs. And we have y equal to x squared plus 3x minus 3 for line C, and line L is y minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. And we have to show algebraically that they have exactly 1 point in common. So I'm going to rewrite that as y equal to 5x minus 4, adding 5x to both sides, subtracting 4. So I've rearranged L. Now for them to have exactly 1 point in common, what they mean is that the quadratic and the straight line have 1 point of intersection. It's not crossing twice and it's not missing. So what we need to use here is the quadratic formula, x minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And we should either know that or that should be in the formula book. If it was to have no intersection, it would be square root of a negative number, so we don't want that. If we were to cross the line was to cross the graph, sorry, the straight line was to cross the quadratic twice, we'd need square root of a positive number. We don't want that. We want this case where we have 1 point, meaning that the discriminant is actually going to equal 0. So that's what we want to do. We want to show that that term under the square root sign is 0. So firstly, we want to make one quadratic out of this. So I'm going to put them equal to each other. Put c equal to L. X squared plus 3x minus 3 equals 5x minus 4. Now we're going to put them all onto one side. There's no other x squared term. Minus 2x, because I've subtracted 5x on both sides. Add 4x. So now I've got a new quadratic. And what I'm trying to say is I'm expecting this to only touch the x-axis once. So it's not going to cross the line twice and it's not going to miss it. If it was 0 or negative, it's going to be, if it was positive, it cuts twice. And if it was negative, it never cut it. But it's going to be exactly 1 point. So A is 1, B is minus 2, C is 1. And you can check this when you're studying at home using GeoGebra or desmos and plot these graphs and look at how they interact, look at these two graphs and this quadratic on its own. But in the exam itself, this is how you'd set it up. X equals minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c. They're all 1, so that's nice and easy. And we can see that's going to be 4, minus 2 squared is 4, minus 4, that's going to be 0. 2 times 1, so that is all going to cancel. 2 plus minus, I'll write it out so we can see the step, 4 minus 4. So we have what we wanted, that's going to be 0. So it's going to be 2 plus minus 0 all over 2, simply going to be 2 over 2, which is 1. So it's going to cut the x-axis there at 1 point, meaning when the two graphs here met, they'd only meet at one tangential point. And so exactly 1 point in common, and the only point now would plug this into, say, y equal to 5x minus 4, 5 times 1 minus 4 is 1. So the only point they share is 1, 1. And there we have 4 marks. Okay, I'm still just under 4 minutes with a bit of chat about all the explanation, trying to understand it graphically as well as algebraically. But the key thing to use here is the quadratic formula and understanding what's going on under that square root sign. Okay, that's GCSE Maths Higher, paper 3 on graphs. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and good luck for your exams.